Well, howdy there. It's finally time. First off, this thing is way too hot and strangling. This bandana is way too short, so I'm not going to keep this on for the whole thing. Yeah. Let's get that up. I will keep the hat, though. I like how the hat looks on me. Howdy. Anyway, I am Moonlight150, and welcome to the reaction video for episode 3 of season 3. So the Japanese teacher has blonde hair, introducing best girl of the season, Ms. Natty. So to celebrate, got myself my hat, my bandana if it wasn't, blazing hot outside right now, pushing almost to 100. But also to celebrate, I mean, it's not a Ms. Natty intro chapter without some Mickey D's. I got some McDonald's and a, well done, old Big Mac. Big Mac and my soda here, my whole combo. I've actually never had a Big Mac before, so that'll be an experience. So anyway, let's get to the chapter. Let's get to the episode. And if you're new here, I'm Moonlight150, as I said, and I'm not doing a strict reaction video to the episode. I am someone who is caught up on the manga, so I'm going to be comparing the episode to the manga and viewing it as an adaptation and see what they added, what they cut, and all that other stuff. As I'm also going to be pausing throughout the video and comparing it to the manga as I have it pulled up here. So anyway, so if you're okay with manga spoilers, I'll try not to say anything that's further out than the current episode. But yeah, let's get started. It's so hot in here. I wish I could have the fan on higher, but it would just be terrible on the mic. But let's get started. But just like in the manga, it is their Japanese teacher won the lottery and decided to just quit the next day. And it's like, you know what, girl, so would I. So, can't blame him. I'm going to try to keep this quiet because I'm not wearing my headphones right now because I'm wearing the hat. So hopefully there's no echo within the audio. Yeah, you know how much I miss just them being in school, being students? For the non-manga readers, it's becoming less common for them to be just like in classroom like this. Here she is! Let's mute that real quick. The Grand Natty entrance. You know what, actually, I've been meaning to say this in the past 2 reaction videos, but with season 3, we're finally at a point where it feels more normal to me. And what I mean by that is how many girlfriends there are around. Like when I see that group there at the very beginning, it's like, oh, finally, this feels like the amount I'm used to. Because when I go back to watch like a season 1 or season 2 episode, or even go back in the manga to read or reread one of those chapters. So I had to do a quick cut there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so when I go back to like a previous chapter or season episode or whatever, it just feels weird to be like, down to 5 girlfriends of season 1, or even some of like the 10-ish girlfriends of season 2. I'm just like, it's so few, it feels so empty. But now in season 3, we're finally at a point where I'm used to like this size. Like this is the size I'm used to for the series, if not more because of later chapters. Yukio, so why are we saying the illustrator's name? Ninja Karane. I said Inda. Wait, did she make a pun off Karane's name? No, I didn't even make a pun on her name at all. Interesting. Ninja Karane. More to teach democracy than Japanese. Don't judge a gun by its holster. That's a good one. I like that. God, they're going hard with all the Americanisms. Wait, did you just say my steak is too juicy? My English is too native, my steak too juicy. God damn it, subtitlers. Did she even say how good her English was in the manga? Yeah, the messiest English. Small one of that Japanese folk would have a hard time grasping their native vernacular. I ain't even using 5%. Okay, so they are using a joke here. It's like I ain't using 5% of my true power. So instead, it's like they did a difference with my English is too native and my steak is too juicy. Nice. Sorry, I need to wrangle my girlfriend. Oh, that's a fun thing. Haven't seen that one complex in a while, have we? Carne. It's like, huh? Ah, shit, here we go again. Her eyebrows are... I like how she's so fixated on his eyebrows. Carne, you can't say that. That's an unproblematic no problem. Alright, subtitles are having a little too much fun here. Very cute of this. What are you wiggling there for, Rentaro? So I want to see here. Probably no problem at all. Yeah, he didn't wiggle or anything like that. He's just the cutest little thing. Hugs are a dime a dozen in America. Sure. You're just a shy little thing, aren't you? Ain't you? I'm a teacher, you're my student. That's the best part. God damn. Wait, okay, hold on. We gotta be degenerate for here for a second. They just really just moved it right into frame. It just went... Like, no, it couldn't have just been there and the camera just went to that shot. No, she had to lift right into the scene. Listen, I get it. You're school people, and I'm a teacher. Well, that's the best part. But I plumb don't give a hoot. I really hope they take this line for the dub version. Where is it? But I plumb don't give a hoot. That is such a good line, though. Look at this dramatic stare down. You're really Japanese, aren't you? Yeah. Fuck! I've been found out. Fucking face. Need more freedom and burgers. And your English is unique. Fuck. He's got me. It was a First Amendment moment for me. Goddamn, they're going real hard with Natty here. I'm a fraud. I was sent locally sourced Japan-made Japanese born and raised in Japan. Okay, that's fun. Oh. So, fun fact for you non-manga readers, that scene is actually from the volume extra of Natty's introduction volume. I'm gonna be a teacher in the school, you hear? Whoa, wait, you're cute, you're hired. So that's fun that they kind of just wrap that up in there. It's always nice when they throw in the volume extra as like little bonus scenes, or when it gives, especially when it gives context like this. It's like, how did you get hired here? Oh, it's Hari. Of course it is. And I was actually there for 5 minutes. I brought this up in a video once for people who don't watch my other videos. But the fact that she said she was there for 5 minutes, so to go from Japan to America and Japan again, that's like 16-hour flight total. I think it's like 8 hours to and fro, depending on where in America she went. But to fly there, be there for 5 minutes, just hang in the airport for 5 minutes and fly back. That is something. I love young Natty. She looks so cute. I also wish Natty could go back to her black hair for a bit. Like, still keep her get up, but go back to the black hair. See what that would look like. So this is what also, I think I brought this up, actually, now that I think about it. Also, the fact that, is that an Xbox 360? No, it's not. It has the little wires here. But the fact that this TV and DVD VHS player is just sitting in the storeroom and it's plugged in. This is my other question, though. Why does this, like, high-end Japanese family have this American film? Like, we have subtitles here, like, of what it says. American films, the devil. So it's like, why do they have this film? And it doesn't even look like it's a film. Or maybe it is a movie about kids in America, but it's just so weird that this family has this VHS. And they didn't trash it. Like, maybe someone gave it to them or something, but the fact they didn't toss or anything, they just put it in their storeroom.
Oh, Superman, it's very strong.
And that's like, in English. Eating pizza, massive bowl of popcorn, cola. Ah, my first taste of freedom. Yes! We got it. We got it in anime form. I like how she was having this whole flashback and Renter was just kind of staring at her. I actually like her voice when she's dropped the American shtick. They had to give own Japanese subtitles. Oh wait, hold on. We got right to the next part here. Look at that smile. Look at Chio. Shizuka and Kasuri. You know, they had this like running gag for a little bit in the manga where whenever something was weird happening, they'd have like the same expression. Yu looks bigger for some reason. She's more zoomed in more into the camera than she should be. See that? She just looks out of place compared to everyone else here. That's so weird. On the opposite end, maybe it looks like she was like added at the last second. Also, I just love the concept. Mimi is just so much taller than everyone else. Look at Natty and this shit-eating grin. And the animation style's a little different. What a group of freethinkers. Textbook peoples. Yes. I'm a Times Square billboard of the USA spirit. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, they got to work right away. It's like, okay, I guess this is what we're doing. Did we see Nano's drawing? I don't remember seeing... Oh, yeah, she did. But it was on the ground, though. It wasn't handed to her. Okay, it was handed to her here. Interesting. It's like I'm relearning these chapters as these episodes go on. No freedom this. The girls love me in my uniform. I don't have any other clothes. He didn't even look at it. What did she say? I heard happy birthday. They definitely extended that scene than in the manga. Oh, we don't even get this scene here where they're like walking in the hallway. You know, knows that? Hey, they're still up on the roof. Lady, you dropped your glasses. Yeah, see, look. Yeah, we got a new teacher instead of a new girlfriend. Yeah, they're not walking in the hallway for this scene. They're all still on the rooftop. Don't you know money can make the impossible possible? I know. What's the line here? Didn't you know the power of capital is enough to make any ridiculous demand a trivial matter? That's they're just eating with those words there. No, back when she still had common sense. I was right during my trailer breakdown. This was from His Night's Freedom Time. Wait, I'm missing all the little lines up at the top there. Kurumi's over there. Don't send her after me. Maybe got the massive memories. And maybe's gone. What the fuck are you doing up there? Princess Shizuka. I see now. Jasneyland? What? Into the police officer. A will police officer. Ah, that better not be foreshadowing. Rentaro dying there in the background. I saw a clothes iron yesterday and have been craving macarons ever since. What? I saw a clothes iron yesterday and have been craving macarons ever since. But her whole thing is like word association. Okay, so the Japanese words for macaron and clothes iron must be pretty close in Japanese. That's the only thing I can think of. It's a JRPG final boss. Oh, jeez. Bless her. She just leans into the shot. The beginnings of the Mimi Mei relationship. When will you teach me your beauty secrets? And she's gone. Gum guy. They really just can't say Luffy, huh? King of the Protectors. What is this half chibi, half nod animation style? Yeah, if anyone could learn hockey, it'd be Rentaro. Yeah, they're keeping this like half chibi animation. Okay, no, they went back to normal here. And it's back to it. What is that face, Hakari? You see that? Oh my god, Hakari. This is like prime meme material right here. No, you just rip it off. You know, that's got a point there. Like, she really is the oldest one of the group so far, and then this Natty comes along, and now she's got at least someone now in her age range. That's not a high schooler or middle schooler. I mean, there is Mei. Speaking of Mei, she died. Get that soul right back in there. What is this, a skeevy establishment with cosplay? Okay, I'm just gonna keep all the terrible thoughts to myself. Coach Natty. You know, that's a joke from this chapter that I wish stayed. They would call her Coach Natty, but she's like, no, I'm a teacher. I just noticed the water sound effect on Kusuri's talking. We can't see your mouth, Shio. The subtitles are on the way. I like how Chio just got here and she's already sick of Hahari's shit. Y'all's people have hearts of gold rush. Now see, there's older Natty with the dark hair. There's like a real like animation style change with them in these costumes. Coach Natty, I'm a teacher. I will say though, like I mentioned in Iku's little love confession after the baseball game, I mentioned also like in the interview, but Natty also saying like, I'd love to be a part of your family. Still like a top notch, like it's not a confession moment, but it's just like one of those character moments. I don't know, just so good that we don't really seem to get in recent manga where the character goes, yeah, I want to be a part of this. It doesn't seem like that kind of stuff happens anymore, but I love the ones that we got. Don't use me as training equipment. Donna, what are you doing in there? It was a thriller night keeping my thriller night. What? You know, he actually looks good in the Luffy outfit.
そんな
Rentaro, my boy.
ナディ
How are you supposed to say that? My boy, and boy, my boy? Hat blocked. Ari, what is going on in the background there? Was Hari in the background during that? The Freedom Avengers. No, Hari was not anywhere in this scene. They just needed to throw her in there. Let's mute that real quick. But yeah, we're finally here with Ms. Natty. Probably the best girl of the season. I mean, I do love Kishka, but Kishka's probably going to be in like 2 episodes this whole season. So out of everyone who's part of this whole season, Ms. Natty's the best. So I love her. And honestly, watching this episode made me think that maybe she is a lot higher on my own personal list than she should be. I'd have to reevaluate like my own personal tier list. But yeah, they adapted everything great of dealing with Ms. Natty's backstory and the introduction, and I don't know, it just seemed like a very straightforward adaptation that didn't really change or deviate much for both sections. The revealing of everyone's costume seemed a little rushed, but I think that's just kind of how it is. It is all just a bunch of single images, so I mean, it makes sense that they're just gonna go, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. Like, especially like right here, it's like you just get a full spread of the 4 of them. So it makes sense. But yeah, they delivered on the emotional beats that they needed to, especially with her backstory and then her little bit at the end here. Yes, I'd love to be part of y'all's family. Like I said, I love these kind of moments, and we don't really get them anymore of just like, I want to be part of this. So it's all great. This has been, and I like that we're back. I really like it when the introduction and the meet the family part of the story are all in one episode, so it's nice that this lined up. But now that we've reached Ms. Natty, is there anything after this? No. Go away, Vampire Knight. I don't want to watch you. But yeah, now that we got to Ms. Natty's part out of the way, we're now going to start seeing a lot of cuts. Like, this was pretty straightforward. There were some cut chapters between Chio's introduction and Ms. Natty's introduction that were cut, but they were very, like, I don't want to call them necessary cuts, but they seemed like, yeah, this was going to be cut, unfortunately. But now, between next and what I would assume, like, if next episode actually is the Idol arc, that is cutting a lot of chapters. So it'll be interesting to see if the next one is the Idol arc, or if they're going to fill another episode with just these random other side stories, because we have Prison Club Break, Boyish Girlfriend, and My First Errand. So what's going to happen is either, I mean, we're going to know this by like Wednesday. So if you're watching this by Wednesday or later, we already know the answer to this, but let me just pull up Prison Club Break. But yeah, there's this one where they're trying to be like, they're stuck in a photo booth. There's Boyish Girlfriend, which is the Iku date with Rentaro, and My First Errand, which is like a date with all the small girlfriends. So it's going to be really interesting and telling of the season going forward from here. What are they cutting all of these just small misadventures? Or are we going to go right into a bigger story beat with the Idol arc? So like, how quickly do they want to get Idol arc out? So it's going to be really interesting come Wednesday that when we find out, like, are we skipping all of those and going right into Idol arc? It would be nice if Idol arc is one entire episode. So I see it going one of 2 ways. Like, either it's going to be the Idol arc next, and that's going to be a full episode. Or we get those filler episodes, those filler chapters. We get like 2 of them in a single episode, and then the next episode would be the Idol arc. And hopefully that's a full episode too. Because I would hate for them to do like one of these episodes, like let's say Boyish Girlfriend, for example. Yeah, here we go. Let's put on that page. Like this Ikude chapter, and then the first half of the Idol arc, and then the next episode would be the second half of the Idol arc. That would be kind of weird to me. I would assume they would want to put the Idol arc as one full episode. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll know by Wednesday when the official Twitter account puts out the preview images. It's going to be really telling. It's like, I'm going to be sitting there Wednesday night going, oh God, what is it? So anyway, I gotta go watch the now dub episode of episode 1, which all of you voted that they need to be separate videos, which I kind of agree. It allows me to edit and take a break and all that other stuff. So kind of glad I'll do them as separate videos. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoy my little ensemble here. I actually kind of like how I look in this. But anyway, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next week for either the loss of a lot of smaller chapters, or we're going right into the idol arc. Or actually, it would be both, actually. So I'll see you all next week for the next reaction video. We got a lot of content coming out. I got these reaction videos, the next chapter review, and a lot coming out. So this week can be pretty busy for my channel. So hope to catch you all on all those videos. See you then.